Hey guys, welcome to our Airsoft Beginner's Guide. This video serves as an introduction or more of a guideline for beginning airsofters that might be going out to their first milsim engagement or any day on an airsoft field to make sure that they're completely prepared. So first, let's talk about basics, some of the core things that you're going to need to play any scenario, anywhere, anytime you decide to play airsoft. And we're going to start off with a cell phone. They're pretty commonplace nowadays, and they serve a great purpose. Whether you need to make a phone call, if you're in trouble, or if something happens, or you need to remain in contact with people, bringing a cell phone is very important. To add to that, you're also going to want to bring cash. Not all fields are going to be able to take debit and credit cards, so bringing a little bit of cash just in case you need to purchase a last-minute item, maybe some extra BBs, or to provide park entry fees, bringing cash is also important. And to round out our core list of items you need to bring to every airsoft game, an identification card to prove who you are and to prove your age, because some fields require certain age limits, as well as a medical card just in case you have any pre-existing medical issues or, heaven forbid, you're injured on the airsoft field. Now let's get a little bit into gear. There are a huge amount of options when it comes to gear, from color, size, design, and really what's going to work best for you is what you like the best. So being able to try things on is certainly going to be beneficial to you. But we put together a little list of things that we think are important for every airsoft to have when going out to larger games, as well as pickup games on the weekend. First, you're going to need a set of BDUs if you're playing a game that has color camouflage requirements that match your team. If you're playing a pickup game, you could probably get away with jeans and a t-shirt, but if you're going out for milsim stuff, you will need a quality set of BDUs. A hat. This is a great way to bring some of the camouflage up to your head to make you blend in better and serves as great protection from the sun. Another option for head cover besides a hat is a helmet. It provides great protection, also gives you somewhere to mount a GoPro if you use one, and can be painted or themed to match your loadout. Alternatives also include paintball or airsoft masks that have a full head covering, although you can go purely with a full face mask as well as rock a hat backwards to protect your head from BB hits. Boots are another great addition to your airsoft gear list. They provide great foot and ankle protection, and you won't have to ruin a pair of tennis shoes on the field. No matter what airsoft gun you're using, all of them take magazines, and you're going to have a way to store those magazines. A vest or chest rig is a great option for carrying magazines. Some come with attachable options where you can change the pouches around, and some even come with pouches already attached to allow you to store your magazines. If you aren't entirely sold or need a vest or chest rig yet, but you like the idea of carrying your magazines on a belt, a combat belt is a great way to mount magazines and other storage pouches while still keeping you really mobile. Perhaps most important on this list is a quality pair of full seal goggles. Your eyes are extremely important, and protecting them should be your first priority. To round out our gear list, bringing snacks and water are extremely important. Depending on how long you're going to be playing, staying hydrated and maintaining nutrition are very important when it comes to playing airsoft. Whether you're bringing bottles of water or you've got a hydration carrier on your person, keeping water around you at all times will ensure that you're able to stay hydrated and not suffer from heat stroke. Now that we've gone over a little bit of gear, let's get right into what makes airsoft so fun: the guns. At the top of the list, we've got a primary airsoft gun. Now, all airsoft guns work in pretty much the same principle, so base your choice on what you like the looks of, the sizing, and what's going to be most comfortable and effective for you to run. Just in case your primary goes down, or if you like switching between platforms, a sidearm is a great option as well. Airsoft guns shoot BBs, and the best way to get BBs into your gun is with magazines, so make sure you pick up some magazines. There's several options on the market, from high capacity to mid capacity, even standard capacity magazines. Depending on whether you're playing a milsim game or at your local field, each location will have its own magazine requirements. So having a good mix of high capacity and mid capacity magazines will complete your airsoft experience fully. Regardless of what type of airsoft gun you're using, they're going to take some form of power, whether it be in the form of gas for gas blowbacks or batteries for AEGs. With batteries, it's a great idea to bring a couple extra just in case there isn't a charging station at the field. Bringing a couple extra gas cans is also a great idea. You may not think you need them, but conditions will affect how the gas gun performs and how much gas you're going to need. If your local field or your milsim op has battery charging stations available, or at least a power outlet, bringing a charger along with you is also a great idea just in case you don't have extra batteries. Depending on where you're playing, if you have a lot of low light situations where there's a lot of shade or you're going in and out of buildings, a flashlight is also a great tool when playing airsoft. There are plenty of weapon mounting options as well as freestanding flashlights to be used with a sidearm. The added benefit of having a flashlight is in dark spaces where you really need to see your footing, a flashlight can illuminate an area to make sure you don't get hurt. Now that we've gone through some of the gear and guns that will make your first airsoft experience exciting, let's go into some of the tools you might want to bring along with you to make sure your first airsoft experience goes off without a hitch. Perhaps the most common thing to forget, which is really important to bring along with you, is an unjamming rod. Just in case you get a jam or a little bit of dust in your barrel, being able to clean it on the fly is a great thing to have. So bringing an unjamming rod and a small spray bottle of silicone spray will make sure that your gun's firing accurately despite any adverse conditions. Another great set of tools to bring along with you is a good set of Allen wrenches that are compatible with your airsoft gun. A huge amount of attachments go onto airsoft guns using Allen wrenches, so bringing a set of Allen wrenches will allow you to adjust, maintain, and customize your gun on the fly. Another great tool to bring along with you is a quality multi-tool. The pliers, cutting devices, and variety of screwdrivers are a great amount of tools in a compact space that you can bring along with you. An item that is far more useful than I think its creators ever intended is electrical tape. Whether you are affixing a flashlight to the front of your handguard, or you need to make a minor repair on your airsoft gun, wiring, or any of your gear, electrical tape is a great way to salvage what would have otherwise been a ruined airsoft trip. While most multi-tools do come with several screwdriver attachments, having a full set of actual sized screwdrivers can help you adjust buffer tubes, get to hard to reach spaces, and give you a little bit more torque when you need to tighten things or loosen things. Bringing a small lighter along with you is also a great tool if you have paracord that needs to be tied off and finished on the frayed ends, or if you have any frays or flyaway strands on your gear or BDU. Lastly, a pen is a great tool to have. You never know when you need to write something down, give out your information, or receive information from somebody else. I might even suggest throwing in a notepad just in case you need to keep notes and you don't have access to your phone. Thanks for joining us for our beginning airsoft video. Yes, there's quite a few items that we left off this list, and that's because this is a beginning airsoft list. You've got plenty of time after your first event to start figuring out what you need, maybe what you don't, what to fill in, and how to make your airsoft loadout that much more complete. We hope this served as a pretty good guide for your first airsoft game. Go out there, have some fun, call your hits, and we'll see you guys later. Evike TV would like to thank our sponsors and remind you to be safe while playing airsoft. Whenever you're on the field, make sure you're wearing full seal eye protection and keep your airsoft guns in gun bags away from public view. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our featured video. Evike.com, you want it, we got it.